Right? Let's or testing out the sound here. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and hello and welcome. I was testing out the piano there. Right? A little Black Celebration by Depeche Mode. My name is Ray Luna, and I teach little piano tutorials here on YouTube and Twitch. I want to welcome you to Waking Up with Depeche Mode. They're my favorite band, and every morning whenever I do my records, I always warm up. So why not warm up with my favorite band? So let's go ahead and walk through Black Celebration. This is from the 1986 album. I'm sorry. It's from the 1986 album, self-titled album, Black Celebration. Sorry, not self-titled, but Black Celebration. So let's go ahead and do this. Okay, so we're in the key of D minor. Let's have a black celebration. Black celebration tonight. To celebrate the fact that we've seen the back of another black day. Right? So let's go ahead and take a look at this. I'm going to switch over to this scene. Okay, so this was one of the tutorials on my channel. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. I look to you, how you carry on when all hope is gone. Can't you see? Your optimistic eyes seem like paradise to someone like me. I wanna take you in my arms, forgetting all I couldn't do today. Black celebration. Black celebration. To celebrate the fact that we've seen the back of another black day. I look to you and your strong belief. Me, I want relief tonight. So there you go. So consolation, I want so much. Want to feel your touch tonight. Take me in your arms, forgetting all you couldn't do today. I'll drink to that tonight. Celebration, sorry. Drink to that tonight. Right? And that is Black Celebration by Depeche Mode. So I got called into work early today. That's why I logged in a little early. So we're going to try to kind of make this one a little bit on the quick side, but let's go ahead and move forward. So that's from 1986's Black Celebration. Let me walk you through the first verse here. So it's, I look to you, how you carry on when all hope is gone. Can't you see your optimistic eyes seem like paradise to someone like me? I wanna take you in my arms. Isn't that beautiful? You in my arms, forgetting all I couldn't do today. The tricky part is singing it, believe it or not, singing and playing it at the same time. So it's Black Celebration. Black Celebration tonight. Right? To celebrate the fact that we've seen the back of another black day. Right? So that's a solo here. To the F there. I look to you. Right? Take me in your arms, forgetting all you couldn't do today. Celebration. I'll drink to that celebration tonight. I'll drink to that celebration. Right? A brief period of rejoicing. Anyway, that's how the song ends. That's actually, I think, a Winston Churchill quote. I didn't know that until recently, though. Okay, so let's move forward. That is Black Celebration from the 1986 album of the same title. And that was in the key of D minor. All right, so your boy got called in early today, so we're going to be kind of flying through these ones. Let's go to Behind the Wheel. This is, what key are we in for Behind the Wheel? This will be from the 1987 album, Music for the Masses. Let's see here. Where do I have it written down at all? Behind the Wheel. Where's Behind the Wheel? I thought I wrote you down. Oh, I think it's on this list here. Where's... But not tonight. I don't see any more B's on my list here. Where's Behind the Wheel? Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, guys. I thought I knew that one off the top of my head. Okay, let's just look it up real quick. Behind the Wheel, chords, Depeche Mode. All right, we'll go to my little favorite spot. There's two that I really use, Ultimate Guitar, and I use E chords. And I actually subscribe to E chords. So if you guys ever want to look up some chords, go to E chords. They're pretty good. If you subscribe, they allow you to change the key and everything, so it's pretty cool. So let's go to, it looks like the key of B minor, right? So let's, off the top of my head, let's do this. B minor is relative major, and it's D major. Okay, let's change chordy, my key thing here, to, so that way it shows you guys the right notes and everything. Let's change to D major. So we're in the key of B minor. Okay, but I have to set it to the relative major. So Let's take a look at Behind the Wheel. This is from the 1987 album Music for the Masses. Okay, let's take a look. So let me walk you through the chords first. The chords are pretty straightforward here for the entire song. It's 4-chord song. Okay, so here we go. You got a B minor here. To D minor. To G minor. To B flat. My little girl, drive anywhere, do what you want, I don't care, 'cause tonight I'm in the hands of fate. I have myself over on a plate. Right? So there's your chords. Okay? So it's just a nice bouncing, driving bass line. Bum, 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 bum. Let's add some strings or something, so. Look how simple your chords are in the right hand. Oh, sorry. So here we go. Start from the top. B minor. D minor. G minor. Obviously, these are inverted, for those of you who don't know. And to B flat. Okay, so just for those of you who are kind of new to the piano, your chords don't have to start on the root all the time. You can invert them. So like that G minor, for instance, could be. Okay, just so you know, those are called chord inversions for those of you who are new to the piano. So if you hear me say, oh, this is a C major, but it's not in root, you're like, wait a minute, why is he saying it's a C? I don't get how it's a C. I'm just taking the C and moving it up here, right? Instead. Okay, just so you know, those are chord inversions. Might as well teach you a little something there. Okay, so let's get back to Behind the Wheel. My little girl. Obviously, the tricky part is getting the hands together. I would try with single finger, in the left hand. Your bass line is B, D, G, B flat. Or is it calling it A flat? Oh, what is it calling it here? It's not calling it A sharp, is it? Okay, so anyway, you got your chords. So it follows along with the chord structure. My little girl, drive anywhere, do what you want, I don't care, tonight I'm in the hands of fate. I just barely looked to see if the microphone was unmuted right now. I need to get better at that anyway. All right, so the tricky part is that. Then this is the trickiest part of the song. Right? That's keeping that little double. Basically it just repeats, and it's great though. It's such a great driving song. Anyway, that is Behind the Wheel. Let's keep moving forward. We're going to be a little bit short of an hour today because I have to get to work, but I promised I'd be live, and I don't want to leave my people hanging here. Good morning, by the way, to everybody who's watching. Okay, so that was Behind the Wheel. There is a full tutorial of that. Also, it's probably I think it's my oldest tutorial is Behind the Wheel. It was actually for my sister. I think my sister wanted to learn how to play it, and so I just uploaded it to YouTube for her, and that was like, I don't know, 12, 13 years ago. This channel's been around for a while. It was inactive for a minute. I used to travel a lot. Okay, so here we go. Behind the Wheel. That was Behind the Wheel from 1987's Music for the Masses. Now we're going to move forward here. We're going to go forward in time. Let's see. We just did Behind the Wheel. So I've got like a couple more songs in mind, and then I want to show you a couple from The Cure that I'm working on. Let's go to Policy of Truth. Let's see here. According to this, it's in the same key, but I don't think so. Did I write that? Policy of Truth says E flats or C minor. Let's go to that. I trust that one. So we're in the key of C minor, or E flat major is the relative major. And let's go to Policy of Truth. Okay, so Policy of Truth is from the Violator album. That's around 1989, right? 1990. Okay, so we're going to go. That was like my senior year in high school. I remember when this came out. Right? Our chords are C minor, F minor, back to C minor, okay, for that part. Right? We're just not hitting the top, but it's... That's when you go back to the C minor there. I'm sorry, so it's... Okay, that's the tricky part. So... Right, so here we go. Okay, that's your C minor to F minor. You had something to hide. You should have hidden it, shouldn't you? Well, now you're not satisfied with what you're being put through. It's just time to pay the price for not listening to advice and decide. And deciding in your youth on the policy of truth. things could be so different now. It used to be so civilized. Well, you will always wonder how it could have been if you'd only lied. It's too late to change events. It's time to face the consequence for delivering the proof in the policy of truth. And then we go down to our little, where's it at? Never again is what you swore the time before, right? So that's your C minor there. So then it's never again, which is a D sharp here, or E flat. Never again is what you swore. C, F minor to C minor, right? Never again is what you swore the time before. Never again is what you swore the time before. Now you're standing there tongue-tied. So sorry. Well, now you're standing there tongue-tied. You should better... Oh, my goodness. Try it again. Now you're standing there tongue-tied. You better learn your lesson well. Hide what you have to hide. And tell what you have to tell. Your problems multiply if you continually decide to faithfully pursue the policy of truth. Never again is what you swore the time before. Never again is what you swore the time before. Never again is what you swore the time before. Something like that, okay? So that is policy of truth. You're kind of just going back from the C minor to an F minor a lot. Then you get down to this part. It's too late to change events. It's time to face consequence for delivering the proof in the policy of truth. Anyway, okay, that is policy of truth. That is from the that's from the Violator album. Let me get a little shot of coffee here. I gotta wake up. I've got about an hour and a half of traffic to look forward to right now. That's gonna be beautiful. So I'll probably listen to some music. Working on some stuff from The Cure here. Let's move forward. Okay, so this one's gonna be a little rough, y'all, because I haven't practiced it in a minute, but I've been dying to. And I don't know why I do this live on the air, but let's just do it anyway. This is from the 1984 album, Some Great Reward. It's called Lie to Me. And it's one of my favorites. I love this song, but obviously I don't love it enough to look up the chords, or maybe I did. Let me see. Oh, Lie to Me. Okay, it's in the key of B minor, so we're going to change chordy to D major here. Let me switch over to this screen right here. Let me show you behind the scenes here. So what I do I use this program called Chordy, which is I recommend for anybody. And I can change the key, but I have to change it to the relative major. Okay, so it's, for instance, we're in the key of B minor for Lie to Me, and so I'm changing it to D major, which is the relative major. That way it shows you the right stuff on the screen. Okay, so then I switch back to my little warm-up scene here. All right, let's take a look at Lie to Me. Oh, that's a little footage I filmed. If you look in the background, you can kind of see. I'm looking at the Ray Luna's morning warm-up there. I got to change that up a little bit better. Anyway, okay, let's go to Lie to Me. Boy, my ADHD is kicking in. Okay, so we're in the key of B minor. Let me get the chords up here. The song itself isn't difficult at all. It's learning certain little riffs on it, though. So here we go. So you got B minor. Come on and lay with me. Come on and lie to me. To F sharp. Okay, so. Back here. There it is. So, sorry, like I said, I'm going to be working through this one a little bit. Oh, where's that? Something like that, right? So. Anyway, let's go to Lie to Me. Here we go. So, right? So you got, come on and lay with me. Come on and lie to me. Tell me you love me. Say I'm the only one. Come on and lay with me. Come on and lie to me. Lie to me. Tell me you love me. Say I'm the only one. Then it goes. Something like that. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm messing that part up. So here we go. Then you got. Oh my gosh. Something like that. Okay, so let's move forward. I had a feeling this one was going to be a little rough. I have not played this song. So yeah, that's your main riffs for the verses, right? So then you go to, experience have a lasting impression. So it's I can't sing it and play it at the same time yet. So experience. So that's what you're doing. Okay, but if you're singing it, it would go experiences. So have a lasting impression. Something like that. Okay, but words once spoken. So I'm just gonna play the chords so I can sing it. Experiences have a lasting impression. But words once spoken, so words once spoken don't mean a lot now. Belief is the way of the innocence. But when I say innocence, I should say naive. So lie to me, but do it with sincerity. Make me listen. Oh, it's a 5. Make me listen just for a minute. Make me think there's some truth in it. Come on and something like that. Okay, so that's Lie to Me. Obviously, I need to work on that one. I'm trying to work on an arrangement. What I do is I pick a song, and if it's a song I really, really love and I know all the little melodies, I try to learn all the right-hand melodies, all the bass, any bass lines, and then I try to come up with a good, interesting arrangement so that not only do you learn all the parts, but it's something that you could play by yourself and sing and perform it if you wanted to. So that's what we do here. Anyway, okay, so that's Lie to Me. Obviously, it's a little rough, but I was kind of showing you a sneak peek. And since we're doing sneak peeks at the moment, let me go ahead and we're going to move forward. Okay, so thank you for bearing with me on that one. Sneak peeks. So since we got sneak peeks coming up, let me show you a love song by The Cure. Okay, so now we're going to switch into The Cure here. This is in the key of A minor. And I have been working on this song for a hot minute because it is challenging, but it is so fun once you get it. Okay, so you're going to have to trust me on this. Okay, so we're in the key of A minor. Right? So you got the chords are, say, A minor, G major, F major, to E minor, right? E minor. So you see the chords? A minor, down to G major, F major, E minor, right? Okay, now I don't really play it that way. The way I play it is like this. So this is the trickiest lick for me. Watch, let me show you what I'm playing here. Okay. So you can see how tricky it is. It's tricky, but it is doable, and it's so much fun to do this. Okay, ready? Right? Get that pattern down. So I always mess that part up. Then put little strings on here. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am home again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am whole again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am young again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am fun again. However far away, I will always love you, however long I will always love you, however long I stay. I will always love you, I will always love you. Right? So those are like the main melodies. So there's three main melodies you need to learn. One is, right? Oops, sorry. So that's one. The other one is, right? And you got to play it with that bass line. And then the last one is, right? So then you got the bass line. So you put it together with the bass line. So melody one. Right? Melody two. So it's, right? And that is actually your verse. So you got, whenever I'm alone with you, right? You make me feel like I am home again. Right? So that's used for your verse. That's what we're calling melody two. Right? Okay, melody one was, this is The Cure, a love song. Right? So, right? Then you got melody three. Right? You got to play that with the bass line. Then you got, what did I play? I played all three melodies now. That's melody three. Okay, so you got the verse. So, like, for verse two. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am young again. whenever I'm alone with you. You make me feel like I am fun again. Then the fun part, the chorus. A minor. So you're going like this. Right hand. Right? So. However far away, I will always love you. However long I stay, I will always love you. Whatever words I say, I will always love you. I will always love you. Oh, I messed up. There it is. And that is Love Song by The Cure. So that one, I'm filming the tutorial on it. Part one is I'm working on that right now. So we'll be uploading that one. But I wanted to give you a sneak peek of how much fun Love Song is to play by yourself. You know what I mean? I'm playing a bass line. You're playing right-hand melodies. You're playing guitar parts here. So it's pretty cool. I pretty much worked out the entire song. I think the only thing left for me to find out is the solo. You know what I mean? But that's not even, I mean, that's a guitar solo. So as far as the keyboard is concerned, though, the lesson is on the way for Love Song by The Cure. So I wanted to show you that. Let me show you another sneak peek. Here's another song we're doing by The Cure as well. So this is in the key of B minor. And so I have to change chordy to D. Let's change this to D. So that was Love Song. Now we're going to take a look at, this is from the 1985 album, 86, for the Head on the Door. This is Kyoto Song. I wonder if I could do this. Hold on a second. Let me try something here. Let's make the main voice. Oh, where's it at? Let's get some strings going here. Okay, where's strings? Strings. Here we go. How about that one? Strings, and then we're going to dual it with this. 204 should be the Kyoto. Oops, put it on. Okay, here we go. All right, let's take a look at Kyoto Song by The Cure. Let's see. This is kind of cool, but let's go back to the piano. Let's go back to the piano. Let's take that off. Dual voice will go to 080, which is some strings. And we'll go back to the main voice. Sorry, you guys. I thought I'd try it, see how it sounded, but for the lesson, let's keep it in the piano. All right, so we're in the key of B minor. Right, so it's B minor. A nightmare of you, of death in the pool. It wakes me up 2:45. I'm lying on the floor of the night before with a stranger lying next to me. Right? A nightmare of you, of death in the pool. I see no further now than this dream. The trembling hands of the trembling man. I hold my mouth to hold in the scream. right? So let's go to verse 2. Okay, so let's take a look at our chords there. Simple, it's actually simple. It's B minor, and you stay in B minor for a while. So it's, a nightmare of you, of death in the pool. It wakes me up 2:45. I'm lying on the floor of the night before with the stranger lying next to me. Right? That's your A. That's your F sharp, okay? I tried to think to make it so. If only here is where I go. If this is real, I'll have to see. I turn on fire, and next to me, it looks good. That it looks good. Tastes like, so it looks good. It tastes like nothing on earth. Looks good. It tastes like nothing on earth. It's so smooth. It even feels like skin. Tells me how it feels to be new. Then it goes here. Isn't that beautiful? Is the A right there? This is Kyoto song by The Cure. Okay, it's from 85's album Head on the Door. But look at that change to the A just gets me from B minor to A. Right here. Oh, of course I miss it. I'm so sorry. Here it is. Ah, so beautiful. To the F sharp. Tells me how it feels to be new. 1,000 voices whisper it true. Tells me how it feels to be new. Every voice belongs to you. Right? I love that part. So it's that's how the song ends. Anyway, okay, so that is love Kyoto song. It's such a good song. If you have a chance, listen to it. Just Spotify it. Tells me how it feels to be new. 1,000. Let me look at. It's such a weird song though. It looks good. It tastes like nothing on earth. It looks good. It tastes like nothing on earth. It's so smooth. It even feels like skin. Tells me how it feels to be new. tells me how it feels to be new. 1,000 voices whisper it true. Tells me how it feels to be new. And every voice belongs to you. Right? What a great lyric, though. You know, a nightmare of you, of death in the pool, wakes me up 2:45. I'm lying on the floor of the night before, with a stranger lying next to me. A nightmare of you, of death in the pool. I see no further now than this dream. The trembling hands of the trembling man. I hold my mouth to hold in the scream. Right, verse 2. I try to think to make it slow. If only here is where I go. If this is real, I'll have to see. I turn on fire, and next to me. So if this is real, I'll have to see. I turn on fire, and next to me, it looks good. It tastes like nothing on earth. It looks good. It tastes like nothing on earth. It's so smooth. It even feels like skin. It tells me how it feels to be new. It tells me how it feels to be new. 1,000 voices whisper it true. Tells me how it feels to be new. And every voice belongs to you. So during that part we were singing, tells me how it feels to be new, it's like this. Whoops. And that is Kyoto Song by The Cure. So we're going to be working on a tutorial for that. These are little sneak peeks. I was doing Love Song. All right, so we're at about an hour. I need to get going into LA. I have about, hour and a half of traffic. I got called into work today to go build some cameras at a studio. So we're going to be filming some stuff, I guess, tomorrow. So we're building the cameras today after all. So I got called in. Okay, so I think we're going to wrap it up there. Yeah, we'll wrap it up there for the day. I want to thank you all. Let's go to my break screen here. I want to thank you all for stopping by and for checking out my little channel. I've been getting a great response to all the live streams. I mean, my channel's small, but it's small, but it's a nice tight community of people who want to learn songs from the 80s on the piano, and I really appreciate all the kind comments. Like I said, I make myself here available on the live stream, so for any of you who are taking the tutorials either on TikTok or on I basically stream to YouTube, Twitch, and to Facebook for family and friends, but mostly like YouTube and Twitch for right now. Eventually, I will start streaming to TikTok and to probably Instagram, but I just never use Instagram. So for those of you who are on my Instagram, I apologize. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and cut it here. I want to thank you all for your time, and we will see you. Let's see. I'm working tomorrow. If I can go on this weekend, I will try to, but if not, we'll see you on Monday morning, okay? So you guys have a nice weekend, and we will see you soon. Thank you again for stopping by.